Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. We've got 3 Kansept knives. Actually, these arrived in 2 different packages, and I thought I'll just unbox them all together. I believe these are brand new models from Kansept. Sometimes they send me like variations of things, but we'll find out what they are together. Thanks to Kansept for sending these in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex and on TikTok at _metal_complex. I've already gotten this dirty. Jeez, what a slob. Okay, so we have 3. I'm going to get, actually, this one's already unwrapped, so I guess let's go ahead and start with this one here. We have the Cassowary. Cassowary? Okay. Damascus titanium with lightning strike finish. That sounds super interesting, actually. Let's see. I think that I see the designer was, I'm going to say Cook Tools. I believe is how that's pronounced. Maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, flashy, flashy. So this is not, it looks similar to titanium Damascus, but it's actually a surface finish on a single piece of titanium, but very, very cool. This is not Damasteel. This is what, oh man, I do actually really like that. That is awesome. So this is whatever Kansept is using. It's probably a 9CR, 10CR combination, which is fine because the performance will be, you know, decent. And the price is obviously substantially lower than if it were a Damasteel blade. But it also looks really nice. They've gotten a lot better with this stuff. The pattern is very clear, very crisp. It doesn't have a super high polish on this particular one, but I think that actually works. I think this looks really nice. Look at that pivot. Man, that is wild. I'm actually going to zoom in on that. Hold on. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Wow. Look at that. I know you guys like it when I zoom up. I don't always do this, and I should definitely do it more. But that lightning anode looking absolutely gorgeous. I think there's actually maybe a little bit of texture. It's probably just the end result of the machining there. But really cool. Look at those screws there. Look at that pocket clip. Really, really nice. I would imagine that this will probably come in a couple different configurations for people who don't want the super colorful stuff. But really, really nice. Not that Kansept doesn't normally do a good job. But the flipping action is really nice. Do we have... No double clutch. You can see the detent ball as well up on the face of the blade by the time that flipper tab reaches my finger, but really nice feeling, comfortable for a smaller knife. Very cool. Okay, beautiful. What do we have here? Moving on, the Rei or Rye, I don't know. Satin CPM 20 CV, titanium with lightning strike. Okay, and then the designer here is Karambit Maker. All right. Let's see. Where did that obsidian toenail go? Really? What happened to it? It's gone. It's gone. Well, this is going to be a rare situation where I'm forced to use an actual pocket knife to open up pocket knives, which I know a lot of you will say that's blasphemy. You can't do that. How dare you? You're never supposed to use a pocket knife to open your pocket knives on this channel. God dang. Kansept, listen. I think you guys are great. But I want to register a complaint real quick. Between this and this and the bag that this came in that was inside of another bag, it's too much. Here's the bag. No, I'm not even going to pull it out. It's too much packaging. I know it's got to get all the way, probably all the way from China through customs and everything like that. There's got to be an in-between. Getting into the bags was an insane task, which I did not do on camera because I knew it would take up too much time. Much like the time I'm taking to explain that right now. So anyways, I'm sure they're like, sorry, deal with it. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, another full lightning strike. Textured pocket clip, look at that. It's not often that we see a diamond texturing on the pocket clip and nowhere else. Little divots there on the frame. And okay, yeah, pretty straightforward blade with kind of an interesting little, almost like a, I mean, it's not a clip point. It's just a swedge where the angle changes right where the swedge starts. CPM 20 CV, very cool. Very nice flipping action. Probably didn't need the thumb studs. They're kind of in an awkward place both for opening and in terms of just being in the cutting path. But outside of that, sure, fine. The nice thing about Kansept knives is for the materials, right? I mean, generally you get, you know, I mean, this is subjective, but you get a cool design, you get a functional design, you get a quality product, and you get good materials for, I would say, at least 15% less, sometimes 20% less than the general competition. And by general competition, I mean high-end Chinese production knives. So this stuff isn't going to be nearly as expensive as I think some people might assume. And then for the last one here, which I just make a more aggressive cut. There we go. What do we have? Oh, it's a mini Korvid Stonewash 154 cm zombie green anodized aluminum. Awesome. So Kansept's kind of like fun knife because every company has at least one. And if you're a company that doesn't have a fun knife, you gotta do that. You have to. It's not going to be for everybody, and it shouldn't be for everybody, but it should be fun. Their fun design is the Korvid. They have a mini. They have kind of a medium-sized one, which is probably the one that makes the most sense for EDC. And then they have a comically giant one. But this is the mini Korvid with, I guess, a zombie green. Is it aluminum or titanium? God, it's been a long time since I've actually handled this one. 154 cm. And then, hold on. Let's take a look here. What did it say? Aluminum. That would make sense. Really cool anodizing, though. Personally, I've never gotten into the zombie aesthetic, right? And when it comes to the knife world, something that I think is interesting is you have at least 3 different kind of thought pools on this stuff when it comes to marketing. You have Group A, which is the dumbest of the groups. This consists of cheap stuff that is 100% attempting to market it towards people who take it seriously, right? And this is the bottom of the barrel, zombie hunter something or other, and it's got like the biohazard symbol in the skull, and it's like dripping guts and blood. And this is marketed towards people who have absolutely no idea what they're looking at. They 100% believe that the zombie apocalypse is going to happen and that they need to arm themselves with what they think are quality zombie hunting tools, when in fact they are just cheap, sharpened pieces of metal. Then you have Group B, and these are companies that are a little more self-aware, and they market cheap stuff to people who know that it's cheap, and they're just like, it's just kind of fun, right? And then you have this group, which is a company that creates high-quality stuff that is not intended in any way to actually... like, it's not intended to suggest it's meant for actually hunting zombies, and it is marketed towards people who know that 100% and who want actual quality when it comes to the execution of their joke knives, which I find really funny. I think newer people assume that everybody is in Group A, and I can tell you that with stuff like this, it's much like an onion in that there are multiple layers to it, and it's not nearly as simple as you might think, right? I mean, everybody knows about the boxes on TikTok, and you open them up, and it's like a zombie hunter box, and it's got like a bunch of crap in it, right? That's definitely one layer, but there are many more layers, and a lot of these companies are a lot more self-aware, and the audiences that these things are made for are much more self-aware than people give them credit for often. So thank you for listening to my explanation of that. It's just, hey, I mean, you sit and you experience this stuff, you handle stuff, you're a part of the knife world for, a long time, you handle all these different things, and your perspective broadens. So I appreciate Kansept for I appreciate them for catering to all of these different groups. And this is pretty mild, right? I mean, it's just green with like red stuff on it. But definitely a fun knife, whether you get the zombie version or you just get one of the standard ones. I mean, these are fun. More like just fun little. This is something that I would like keep at like an office desk if I was bored of opening letters with my letter opener, I might use my zombie-themed mini Korvid to open a letter periodically, just to put a smile on my own face. But these are cool. This is definitely my favorite of the bunch. I think that is probably my favorite design and favorite aesthetic of the things that I opened. Either way, I will link all of this stuff down in the description. These two will get full comprehensive reviews. What you're watching today is not a review, just an unboxing and first impressions. I've already reviewed the mini Korvid, so you can check that out if you want to. But down the road, you'll get full comprehensive reviews of these guys once I've had a chance to carry and experience them a little bit more. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex and on TikTok at _metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.